Previously on Detective Squad 214. Everyone from Maxville-Oldale. I've hurt Murdoch, and I've been his enemy.
And in return, I got revenge on Duford, over and over.
But no more.
We won't be part of this ridiculous fight for one more day.
You want proof that a Maxwell and an Oldale can get along? Well, it's right here.
Let's keep Maxville-Oldale united!
Okay, so we want to unite Maxville-Oldale, right? I just read this story about how a town all banded together after it was hit by a tornado. So, we just need to make...
A tornado?
Yeah!
Ooh, we can make a device that puts...
As your supervisor, I am required to say that starting a tornado in town is both dangerous and reckless.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what was the invention?
What do you mean?
The invention, the one we've been talking about all week? The one your great-grandfathers invented in 1949, but then they argued, so they hid the plans, and then you had to find a key, which Mrs. O had, and then you discovered the plans and fought over them, but then you both forgave each other. Murdoch would decide to follow Jesus. It was great. That invention was supposed to be world-changing, right?
Yeah.
So what was it?
It was a bouncy ball maker.
What?
It was a bouncy ball maker.
All this insanity was over a bouncy ball maker?
Hey, in 1949, when our great-grandpas thought of it, the bouncy ball would have changed the world.
No one else even thought of the idea until 1964.
Still, you weren't sure what the invention was when you decided to forgive each other.
Yeah, I wish forgiving had made more of a difference.
What do you mean? Maxville-Oldale isn't splitting into two towns anymore.
Not yet.
There are still plenty of Maxwells and Oldales who are being mean to each other.
There have been a lot of problems by the giant fence that separates Maxville and Oldale.
My dad has to drive all the way around the fence to get from our house to the police station. He complains about it like every day.
The fence is a big reminder that we're still divided. I went into Maxville this morning to get donuts. As soon as I crossed into Maxville, some Maxwells started throwing paintballs at my car.
But did you get the donuts?
Yes, but they're from Maxville Bakery, and I'm an Oldale, so there's dog food in them.
Duford! Drop it. Drop it!
So, I was thinking that we should probably...
Send them ghost pepper donuts in revenge.
I was going to say investigate.
I'll take a look over here real quick, I think, yeah.
Duford and I forgave each other. That was supposed to fix everything. We gave an awesome speech together. Everyone cheered, but Maxville-Oldale is still divided.
Duford, are you eating those?
Listen, can you and Murdoch go talk to the donut shop owners? Maybe they'll just apologize or something. Mrs. O, can I talk to you about something?
Of course.
It's about Murdoch.
Is everything still okay with him and Duford?
Oh, yeah, super okay. Weirdly, they're like best friends now. Yesterday, I caught them sharing a milkshake.
Okay. So, what's the problem?
I think Murdoch is having some trouble making good decisions.
If we want to catch the thief, why don't we break into the museum first and steal the vase and sell it and then... Oh, right. We're the good guys. Oh, Xavier. Your brother's being mean to you and you want Detective Squad 214's help. Oh yeah. First, we'll dig a giant pit, and then we'll place a piece of cake on top of it, and then... Oh no, that's an evil plan. We're the good guys.
The villain chases us, but doesn't realize they're about to fall into my swimming pool.
Which we've filled with sharks.
Nope,
Oh, no sharks?
no sharks because we are the good guys.
Interesting. I think Murdoch has a good heart. Maybe he's just so used to thinking of things in a certain way, it's hard to change.
Maybe.
I can't believe it. We told him to stop being mean, but Mr. Maxwell just laughed at us and threw donut holes.
Right, my arms are sticky from all that icing. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that our donut guy hated Oldale so much. He was even mad at me for being friends with you.
We have to fix Maxville-Oldale now. We need to do something that everyone can see, to let everyone know that things are different now.
I need to get this donut glaze off. We can investigate the donut problem tomorrow, okay?
Right, right. Tomorrow. I will not wait until tomorrow. Our whole town has a huge problem. We tried forgiving, we tried talking. Now, I need to show everyone that there's no choice but to be friends. I have to do something big.
What a beautiful morning. Yeah. Dad?
Where did all of these animals come from?
Duford, just the person I wanted to see. I've done it.
Done what?
Fixed all our problems. You know that huge fence separating Maxville-Oldale?
Yeah.
Take a look.
What? It's gone! Murdoch, how did...
I know. Mrs. Oldale said the fence was a symbol of how our town is divided, right? Now that symbol's gone.
Murdoch, I don't think you really thought this through.
I always think things through.
That fence was a part of a lot of people's yards. You just freed 18 dogs, 12 cats, 7 chickens, and a monkey.
Who owns a monkey?
Oh, this is a bad idea. We've got to put the fence back up.
A bad idea? No, you can't tell anyone. Besides, no one except you knows I knocked down the fence. If you tell anyone, we can't be friends.
Murdoch.
It'll be fine, just... The door. Act natural.
Hi, Duford. Hi, Murdoch. I bumped into about 50 cows on my way to school today, and I was wondering if you knew where they came from?
What? Oh no! Why would we know where? Too much.
Yeah, too much. You must have knocked over part of Farmer Jefferson's fence.
That wouldn't be connected to the fence dividing Maxville-Oldale, would it?
It was all Duford's idea. I mean, Kira's. It was an accident. I'm sorry. I'll just go.
Dude, you don't have to go anywhere.
But I messed up. I failed. I did something bad.
Did you want to do something bad?
No, I wanted to fix Maxville-Oldale. I thought it was fixed when we forgave each other, but our families were still mean. And everyone was saying the fence was a sign we were still divided and stuff.
I see why you did what you did.
Why can't I have good ideas? Every idea I have is just wrong.
I don't think that's true. You have many wonderful ideas. You also have some habits that you clearly want to change. Listen to this example Jesus used. Jesus loved to tell people parables or stories that helped them learn. One story Jesus told was about a farmer who was planting seeds, throwing them into his field. Some of the seeds landed on the path and got eaten by the birds. Some of the seeds landed on the rocks. These seeds grew, but they didn't have any roots, so they dried up. Some seeds landed in thorns, which stopped them from growing. But some of the seeds landed on good soil. These seeds grew big and strong, and one day they made even more seeds.
What does all that mean, though? Everyone knows seeds grow.
Right, but Jesus was saying that God wants to grow good things in our lives, like seeds. Do seeds grow in one day or two?
No, they take months or years.
Exactly. That's because it takes time to grow deep roots. Murdoch, Jesus is working in your life right here, right now. He wants you to be rooted in him, to grow good things like love, joy, and peace. It just might take some time.
What does that mean, though? Being rooted in Jesus?
Well, it could look like spending time with Jesus, learning about him in the Bible, worshiping God at church, or many other good things.
But what if I'm not the good soil? What if I'm the rocks or the thorns? I don't have roots yet.
Well, what would you do if you were a farmer and you wanted plants to grow?
I guess I'd clear out the rocks and the thorns. It would just take a lot of work.
God thinks that you are worth all that work. He'll take the time to help you grow and to become more like Jesus.
Wow.
Mrs. O, is Maxville-Oldale like the field? We keep trying to plant good seeds, but it's like nothing is growing.
That is a good thought. Maybe it just takes some time. Change doesn't usually happen all at once. It happens bit by bit.
So, what do I do now? Can you help me think of some ideas?
For sure, man.
Absolutely. Have you gone to church with Duford before?
We're here with Murdoch Oldale Jr., who has information about the Maxville-Oldale fence catastrophe.
It was me. I knocked down the fence, and I'm sorry. I wanted Maxville-Oldale to be united. I want us to forgive each other, but what I did wasn't right.
A shocking confession from Murdoch Oldale Jr.
Apologizing was a wise decision, Murdoch.
Delivery for Mrs. Oldale?
Oh, thank you. I saw what that Murdoch kid said on the news. I need to apologize too. Sorry for giving you dog food donuts. Earl Maxwell. One small change at a time.